everyone, and welcome back for more Pixie quests. Also ignore the outfit. I totally didn't just do the Nereid and get the outfit, so I'm using it because why not? Sustenance for the soul. Tia Beck would like to offer you their thanks. Wait, what voice was it again?
Alexander, thanks to you, Lakeland is now brimming.
Wait, is that right, or is that the Dwarven? No, that's the Dwarven voice.
Thanks to you, Lakeland is now brimming with fun and happy dreams. Though there's still much to do, Leah Meg has begun to regain its former shine. And for that I'm truly grateful. My best friend and I, we built the place together, you see. But they're gone now, and it falls to me to look after our precious garden.
Would that friend have been Titania?
Oh right, the little girl whose nightmare we vanquished. She's having a dream right now. Would you like to go and see her together?
Why yes, I'd love to.
Actually I wasn't asking. Never mind. When you're ready, speak to Thonsoul as before, and they'll show you in.
Oink, oink, oink. Let me in! For the awesome music. Baka-daka-den. Daka-daka-den. Da, 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 da.
Well, the children dream. We call them to Leah Meg to play with us. Rest assured, we send them back alive and well.
That such a thing should be possible, the Weaver, is no idle epithet.
Oh, you're the hero from my dream. The one who defeated the monster controlling my doll. You're so brave and strong, just like the Warrior of Darkness. Ever since I had that dream, I haven't been afraid to say how I feel. Well, it might still be a little bit embarrassing, but my heart feels so much lighter now.
That is well, child. It's poison for the soul to keep your feelings pent up inside.
Oh dear, is it that time already? I'd like to stay and talk some more, but I have to wake up soon. Thank you, all of you. Till next time.
Toodaloo.
Well, how strange to receive thanks from a mortal. It's not a bad feeling.
Sure.
When the little girl wakes up, she'll forget having met us, but I'm sure she'll feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
I've been thinking, friends. With things settling down in Lakeland, perhaps we may now turn our attention to those suffering from nightmares in other regions.
Yes, I think it's a good time now. What do you say we take ourselves to Colusia next?
No objections from me. Now, based on previous observations, our land presents a potent nightmare within a chosen individual, who in turn spreads it to those around them. The little girl was one such person, the source of the nightmares in Lakeland. We must look for her counterparts in Colusia and elsewhere, and likewise aid them.
I see. And I trust you can track down these people with your keen sense of smell.
But of course, is what I would like to say, but it has become complicated. In order to prevent further interference, it seems Anne Ladd has taken to employing magics to veil the scent of the nightmares at the source. Result being, Though I can sense the general area where the nightmares are concentrated, I can't readily identify the individual from which they all emanate.
First you can't keep the nightmare down, and now you can't even find them. Ugh, what use are you?
Come, let's not lose faith so soon. It just so happens I know someone who can help us, a creator. Let us go to Pliny and seek their counsel together.
Alright. We've got to enjoy like 2 minutes of being in here. Do 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 do. Ba ba da ba dum. Ba ba da ba dum. Bum 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 ba 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 ba. Doodly dinkle. Bum bum ba bum bum. So, how are you going to help us? I mean, you might be strong with magic, so, or with location stuff.
Look, Emet here is the new acquaintance I mentioned. The one who alerted me to the nightmares. We meet every so often to trade things like fey lamps they need to make porksies.
Which I actually just learned about. Because of, what was I doing? Oh yeah, the ether quests.
Wow.
This is my esteemed creator, Lugank.
Lugank.
On the subject of the heart and the mind, I know none more versed than they. Master Lugank, I have returned. If it please you, these are my companions. We seek your sage counsel on the matter of the pale Pixie.
If it isn't Azeliel, the namesake of my beloved teacher. Pleased am I that you still think me your master. Ah, you are the hero who set free our fallen king. A fitting payment. Such a valorous deed calls for a fitting payment. Ah, look, Enk. Just another new bow at the end of the day.
With all due respect, Master, we have need of haste. As you are aware, we are on a quest to eliminate nightmares, but the pale Pixie has veiled the scent with magics. Is there no way to lift its effect?
I am afraid lifting such magics will be no easy feat. However, I believe we may greatly narrow down the search by considering the circumstances of the pale Pixie's birth. Their birth, you see. There's always more of us appearing, so I hadn't given any thought.
To state a commonly held belief, 'tis said that a pixie is born when the soul of a mortal who died in childhood gathers new ether to itself. Are we following thus far?
Yeah, we've said one thing.
Having originated from a life ended too soon, such a soul is often unstable, and is defined by the needs that once drove its owner, needs that are highly susceptible to the influence of outside ether. This brings me to my hypothesis. Should a soul defined by unfulfilled needs take on ether laden with extremely adverse emotions, it may give rise to a nightmare-spawning pixie such as Anne Ladd.
What a luck to be born like this.
If this hypothesis is correct, we may confirm that Anne Ladd is drawn to those who are tormented by the same unfulfilled needs. And as a pixie, it is in children most of all that they would see kindred spirits. Also, it says souls, or whatever.
I can say from experience that there is a strong connection between needs and dreams. And in the case of Colossia, most dreams have to do with food.
Food, you say? It's decided then. We search for children in Colossia whose hearts are hounded by hunger. As I mentioned, Anne Ladd has veiled the scent of the source, but the nightmares are concentrated in Right. Our task then is to find a child there who suffers from nightmares. It gives off no scent. Let's set out at once.
Okie dokie.
A moment. Given the service you've performed for us, we owe you a tremendous debt. I cannot feel at ease until it is repaid. Is there no service I can offer you? Nothing at all? In that case, you are staying at Lea Loran, yes? If it would not be considered overly bold, I shall take myself there. My familiars are at your disposal should you need them.
Ah, and that'll be how we basically proceed forward with the quests that give us like a preview of the mount. Wait, what am I doing? I'm maybe going to Colossia. Right. Because yes, we know already that the mount that you get from this is a Pixie. So, as always, they'll preview them in like the side quest. Sometimes the main, I think, but I can't remember.
I'll stay hidden and leave the talking to you and Azil.
Yes, the village positively reeks of nightmares. There can be no doubt. The source is here, spreading their influence to those around them.
Did that pig just talk? Did it say something about nightmares?
Yes. It's familiar, that's hunting nightmares.
Truly? Then perhaps you can help me. A child I recently took in, he's been having terrible nightmares. I don't know what to do. The boy was originally for a nearby village. His parents abandoned him and went to try their luck in Yulmore. It's sad, I know, but I'm afraid it's not an uncommon story in these parts. Anyway, for a long while he was alone and had to fend for himself. He was on the brink of starving to death when I found him and brought him here. I managed to nurse him back to health, but the experience seems to have scared him. He refuses to eat until he's ripe to collapse, out of fear that the food will run out.
Where is the child now?
I thought I saw him playing on the north side of the village earlier, but like as not, he's fallen asleep. He always seems tired these days.
Thank you for sharing this with us, man. Rest assured we shall do all that we can. Whee! I dare say this is a promising lead. Come, let us search for the child.
A flying, talking pig. What will they think of next?
Not really sure how to respond to that sentence. Haha, I was right, he is hidden round the back. Just the other side.
No, get away from me. Get away.
Tossing and turning in his sleep, yet not a whiff of a nightmare. I believe we've found our source. To be so hungry yet be unable to eat. No child deserves to suffer so. Rest easy now, lad. We shall vanquish your nightmares.
Let me get this straight. He's hungry, but refuses to eat even though there's food. I don't understand mortals sometimes. Anyway, we all remember what to do, yes?
I don't know how long I can hold it in. Quickly, this way. Oh, God.
Bum, 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 bum. Here I go. Get ready, Alexander.
Ooh. Squishy boy. Then lazily ruin him to death. My belly has recovered, I'm happy to report.
Ugh, I cannot unsee. That thing's gonna haunt my dreams.
But it will haunt the young boys no more. Let us hasten back to right and see how he fares.
Ba, 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 ba. What the? Do I know you? It feels as though I met you before. Both you and the flying pig. Ah, so you found him. I almost forgot what voice I'd give her.
How do you feel, my boy?
It's strange. I was having a terrifying dream, but it suddenly turned happy. Then I woke up and my stomach, it doesn't feel like it's in knots anymore. Well now, what dream was it that you saw? It's kinda hazy, but there was a great gluttonous monster that ate everything. I was fighting it and losing, but then someone appeared and helped me, and together we defeated it. Mother, I'm starving. Can I have something to eat? But of course, my dear boy, you can have as much as you like. We mightn't have anything fancy, but we grow enough here to feed everyone. You needn't fear ever going hungry. So come, let's go home. I'll even bake you a sweet.
Yeah.
It was you, wasn't it? The hero who helped me in my dream. Thank you so much.
Hello.
Ah! They're
Wait, that was Azil.
Why? Why do you interfere? I'm trying to remember, how does she talk?
Even if it's not her.
Wait. It's close enough. When you play with fire. We would ask you the same question. Why won't you have fun with dreams like a normal pixie? Fun? What does that mean? You really don't know. If you're not making mischief, what is it you're trying to do? What's your purpose? What's my purpose? I don't know. I merely follow my heart. Since being born, there are two dreams I see. One where I can never reach someone I love, and the other where I'm crying alone in a cramped old castle. It bloody is her! When I awaken, I'm driven by a burning desire for them. For that someone, though their face is a blur. And for Meg. Oh, so nostalgic, Meg. What do you mean? Why Meg? And who's this someone?
I'm betting it's you.
Well, that was certainly perplexing. But in any case, we've accomplished our mission here. So come, my friends. Another gate once for opening in Meg.
I mean, it doesn't take much to put two and two together. Imagine if it turns out she's got nothing to do with Titania. It's like, eh? But then, it was literally the cramped old castle. Literally, it referenced the thing she says. Oh, hello, Lug. Lil Piggy.
Lest you wonder, I created Azil to be my assistant. His reports on the nightmares he devours have provided me with many an invaluable insight into mortal and fey minds alike.
Okie dokie. Happy music time! Well, I mean, this is happy music, but fun music time. Yeah. Digga digga din. Ba ba ba. Dooga dooga doo. Do 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 do. I'm guessing maybe this one, and then that one, it'll like work its way up the hill. I don't know. But I'm immediately wrong, apparently. Do 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 bum 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 bum. I suppose they could save that one for last, because it's like the big one in the middle.
There you are. Come. Let's open the gate.
We've been waiting for you, Alexander. If truth be told, Anne Ladd's words still weigh on my mind, but I dare say we've earned a moment of fun.
Also, I looked it up, and from what people can see, or can like figure out of the bits we know of the Fey language, Anne Ladd would be something akin to like the Wandering Dreamer or something like that.
Oh yes, we're going to open another gate, and we're going to put the bubbles we gathered to use.
And how does one use bubbles exactly?
Hee. What was it you said, Azil? better to show than to explain or some such? Right, Alexander. I want you to do the honours again. This time, hold an image of Colossia in your mind.
Easy done. Bloop, 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 bloop. Ba, 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 da. So many bubbles. Ah! By freeing the little boy and right from his nightmares, you and yours have reclaimed the dreams of those in Colossia. Furthermore, using the dream bubbles, Tia Beck has created a house of treats and an array of play equipment. I want to go play with the swings.
Amazing!
Hee, surprised, yeah? Feel free to stay and play as long as you like. We'll be waiting for you outside.
You don't need to tell me twice.
Slide!
Hop. Whee! Whee! Hey, mate. Chillins!
You're as quick as lightning. Let's do that again. See you at the shop.
Da, 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 dun, 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 dun. There's so much stuff. Ah, you can't run up the slide. Whee! Whee! Splat. Sorry, I'm just like. Oh, hello.
Flowers. We need more flowers. Bloom for me, my lovelies. Hee, that's better. And on we go.
Ha! So there's like NPCs that like come and go. Digga digga dun, digga digga dun, ba ba. Oh my god, is this technically a jumping puzzle? I'm not good at jumping puzzles. Oh, you go up the leaves. I did it. I great. Alright, what else we got? We got this thing. Oh, the swings! Also giant sweets. Swing, swing, swings. Also this thing, but swings are better. Huh, so you can only sit in that direction. Oh, Flower Friend's back. It would be cool if they moved, but I know why they don't. I feel like something's going to appear here later. Ba ba ba. Hi ho! Go! Go! It doesn't do anything. And then I jumped off. Actually, I want to see what's at the other end. Do-ga-do-ga-do. Do-ga-do-ga-do. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum. Ba-bum. Bum. Bum. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum. There's an awful lot of, like, carts on a single track. I can only see that going really badly. Alright, yeah, so it's just the other end of it. Hup! Ow! I mean, I've got to climb to the top. Oh! Hello, flower friend!
Flowers! We need flowers!
All the way to the top. Can you see anything? Yeah, it stares directly at the sun. Ah, for a second I thought that was something. I was like, nope, it's the sullen girl. Oh, hello. Nothing to say? Ba, ba, ba.
Oh, I've never climbed so high. By climbing you can fly. Just think happy thoughts.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like there's anything else up here. Ow again. This, like, all this stuff is so adorable. And I'm going to be so shocked if they don't add like this for housing. They need to add this stuff for housing. It is like actual insanity if they don't. Also, those chairs are like incredibly adorable. Also, I spied some chillins over here. Oops. How? Can you get on top of there? Oops. Because I'm not really sure how you would get up to them otherwise. Oh my god, I'm so bad at the jumping in this game. Well, I'm not going to waste your time trying for that. I would think that there's a way up because they're interactable. Definitely I would say you can manage that jumping distance. Alright, let's look around. Oh my god, these things are so adorable as well. And you can't sit on it. That criminal. What's this? Oh, just another seating area. Oh, hello.
Let me finish this page, alright?
They must say something. Anything over here? Moogle? Nah, don't want to see it. And then exit's back this way. I was so lost for. Didn't even look at that. I was so lost for a second there because of all the new landmarks. Alright, let's get out of here. I've wasted enough of your time playing in the play park. Now I'm sad. I'm glad the slides work though, that's awesome. Oh god, it's dark and horrible out here.
Never have I seen such a delightful place. I'm giddy with excitement in spite of myself.
There you are, Alexander. I thought you had fun. Amazing what you can do with happy dreams and a touch of pixie magic, right?
This Pixie, for one, is thoroughly impressed. You truly live up to your reputation as the founder of Emet-Selch.
You know, Alexander, if you like it in there, you're welcome to make Emet-Selch your home. Oh yes, forever and ever and ever. Hehe. Right now that we've reclaimed Colossia, we must work to fill it with lots of happy dreams. If you're willing to help, Uini yonder will set you some tasks.
Sustenance for the soul. Reputation up. You have achieved trusted reputation with the Dream Spinners. New Pixie Dream type quests. Doesn't say Dream anywhere there. Are now available from Uini in Lira Loran. Furthermore, you'll be able to undertake 3 additional quests from Uini as a reputation bonus. This bonus is available until the daily reset time for Beast Tribe quests. These additional quests will become available after accepting all current daily quests from Uini. Please be advised that you cannot undertake these quests if you have no remaining allowances. You now have access to a wider selection of wares from Jewel. Bring me a dream.
Emet-Selch is an illusory realm that lies between dreams and reality. The Falth use similar magics to create Dawn Meg, but our realm is 1,000 times better. Why? You're more likely to have fun in it than die, that's why.
Fair. Those regions that remain sealed are rife and ripe with nightmares. Tantalizing though they smell, I know I will regret devouring them.
Alright, let's see what the wares are. Good start, Macron cushion. That's it though, but good start that it's at least one of the things I just said that I want them to put for housing, which I'm not going to buy yet. I'll show in a future video because I don't know how much the future things are going to cost. And I don't want to be stupid and waste stuff early. So these are, I believe, going to be the ones that are related to the story. Not just like the random ones you do. Uini does not like to be kept waiting, especially when there is frolicking to be done. The big sleep.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. At this rate, the children will wake up before we get there. It's my friend, you see. We made a promise to go frolicking in Emet-Selch, but they're nowhere to be seen. They must have fallen asleep. Can you believe it? Huh. I'd better stay here on the off chance they come looking for me. What I need is someone to go and find them in my stead. And who else would show up just in time but my favourite mortal? Well then, up you go. Off you trot.
Best of both worlds. Uini wishes to experience the joys of boating in a Falth-free environment. A Falth.
Tia Beck was telling me all about your trip to Colusia. Is it true that the ocean is even bigger than Longmere Lake? I hear the models there love to go boating, where they can forget their troubles and maybe catch a fish or two. I'd love to try it here, but those horrible falls are bound to show up and spoil our fun. Oh, of course, we can do it in Liam Meg instead, and have the children join us too. There's just one problem. I haven't the faintest idea what a boat looks like. Perhaps we can try making one from the wing of a deep glider, which I'm sure you'll be more than willing to collect for me. I guess. Amazing Grays, how sweet the sound. Uni has an assignment for you that may, or may not, involve sheep. Eel Meg is full of all sorts of creatures, some nicer than others. We pixies are particularly fond of sheep, with their fluffy wool and tasty milk. And the children love them for the same reason. Now a shepherd friend of mine says they need a hand with their flock. Obviously I'm too busy to go flitting about picking up droppings, combing out lice or whatever it is. So perhaps you could do it in my place. Sure, more than happy to do all of your chores for you. Ba-bum bum ba-bum. Here to help me tend to my precious fluffies, are you? I hope you're ready to work, because this won't be easy. The food the sheep eat affects the fluffiness of their wool. I've tried feeding them every type of plant you can imagine, and nothing works better than grass that grows on high plateaus. That rhymed. The problem is, it takes us so long to fly to any of these places, and even when we get there, we can only carry a small amount back. It's hardly enough for even one mouthful. We need someone who not only has the means to fly, but big hands to pick up big clumps of grass. Oh, and a near bottomless bag to store it all. And I dare say you'll do nicely. Off you go now. Start up at Anden's Heirs, and don't take all day about it. Sure. Wait, so is this just going to make me fly? Looks like it is, which is interesting. I don't know if they've ever done in the past where you are required to have flying to do these quests. But yeah, evidently. I mean, technically they could have made this one of the ones where you ride the Pixie. But no. Oops. I went underwater because I was trying to look at the building. Let's see. Oh yeah, you definitely have to fly. So yeah, I guess you actually have to have flying unlocked to be able to complete at least one of the daily quests. Much better than usual grass. Ah, much better than usual grass. Alright. We'll take a stop up here. And then we'll get back to our sheep-obsessed friend. So, I might be wrong then.
These don't seem especially... Oh god, sudden drop. These don't seem especially, like, unique in any way at all. Apart from just being new daily quests. But we'll do them anyways. Ah, it's one of my favourites. I love these. I want a mount of one. Specifically, a mount that when it's flying it has that position, but when it's on the ground it has the wings in position. Position? No, that's not the right word, but it doesn't matter. You know what I mean. It is such a cool design that it starts out just looking like a lizard and then sprouts the wings. Hey, sleepyhead! Just 40 more winks. No. Although you found the sleeping pixie, they show no signs of waking up anytime soon. I'll just stick them in the sack. They'll probably not notice. I love how that quest is like such a nothing. I meant to go do thing with me friend. Go find friend. Friend sleeping. Alright, I guess not then. Thanks. Ba ba sheep sheep sheepy sheepy wool. Do 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 ba 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 ba. It looks like my sheep have caught whiff of that grass you're carrying. Come on, let's be having it. Let's see. The high altitude at which the grass grows provides it with a form of natural protection from sheep too clumsy to climb steep rocky precipices, which is most of them. Oh, it smells so good that I might have to sample some myself. Did you know these little darlings are descended from the sheep who once lived high in the mountains? That would explain why they love the grass more than any other. So, Andon, what do you think of your flock now? Oh, you're not familiar? Andon was a shepherd who used to live on a cliff overlooking Longmire Lake. He really loved his sheep and stayed to care for them in Emet-Selch to the very end. Kind-hearted as we pixies are, we decided to turn him into a lovely leafman. This way, he can watch over his flock forever and ever. Anyway, that's enough stories for one day. You'd better get to U&E and tell them I won't be requiring any more assistance for the time being. Oh, and by the way, thank you. I almost forgot to say that. So, there's two interpretations of that. There's the one that, like, on his deathbed they did that, which is a really nice thing if the leaf men do actually have senses of some kind still. If he's like that because of them, and that's why he stopped looking after the sheep, not quite as nice. Alright. You found them. That's terrific. So, where were they? Or where are they? Huh. Such a deep sleep can only mean one thing. They'll probably be returning to Glorianda any day now. Glorianda? What are you looking at me like that for? Must I explain everything? Oh,
Very well. You see, even we pixies don't know where we came from. One day we simply awake with a poof. Or so I like to think. We're alive. And then eventually we lie down and go to sleep and simply fade away. Some say we pass into a never-ending dream, where we return to Gloriander, the legendary forebearer of pixies. Or maybe that sleepyhead is just being lazy. Anyway, I've got plenty to keep me busy while I wait for them to wake up. Like sending silly mortals running here, there and everywhere to carry out my bidding. Ha 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 ha. I have a vague recollection of asking you to bring me something. What was it? It was a deep glider wing membrane. If the unfortunate glider that gave its life knew what you intended to do with this beautiful wing ripped from its still warm corpse, it would surely be turning in its grave, if it had a grave to turn in, that is. Ah, yes, I remember now. This should do nicely. Not that I have a clue what to do with it. So, it needs to float on the water and support the weight of several small children. Ah, can't be that difficult to make something like that from a bit of lizard skin, can it? And since we won't be boating on real water, as long as we can conjure up something that at least looks like a boat, it should be fine. Oh yes, we'll have the finest adventures with the children on the ocean blue. It is blue, isn't it? Yes. So, what did you end up doing? Picking grass? Ah, it sounds easy. Even for a silly mortal like you. At least it didn't tax that head of yours too much. Most importantly, the sheep seem pleased with the food you brought them. If we ever need any more, we'll know who to ask. Fair enough. Yeah, that was it. We have a long way to go to the next quest. But I guess there just isn't any, like, story relevant ones. Or am I imagining that? I'm almost positive that that was a thing. Also, I totally imagined one of the first ones we'd get would give the Pixie. Guess not. If one of the last ones, when I get that to max, has that, I'll not hand it in, so I can at least show that off for the next video. But with that, lots of playing in the park. Thank you very much for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time when we find out more about the totally not Titania and Lisa and Lee. And Lad. Thank you, see you, bye bye. I should have really like did the waving and stuff at the same time as the bye bye rather than, yeah. Bye bye.